if you look at the technology used by Neil Armstrong when he landed on the moon, the entire computing power of the spacecraft used by NASA is much less than my smartphone here. So healthcare is, I suppose, the last frontier where technology is already having a huge impact. The big challenge what we face in health sector is the supply chain, where we have a demand-supply gap. Very few doctors in terms of the disease burden, the growing disease burden we find in many parts of the world. So technology is enabling us to have a collateral expansion of the limited talent pool which already exists. So that's a big impact which we see. It's also accessibility to healthcare will dramatically improve with your smartphones, telemedicine. The processes inside hospital, especially the ability to make an accurate diagnosis, will dramatically improve due to AI. We find big changes in genomics and personalized medicine. So these are the areas where we find the changes very dynamic and very exciting, so to speak. So you could be anywhere in the world, but you can just dial your doctor, answer your, take out all your queries, seek out the right opinion before you travel to India. In many cases, we find in the old days, especially advanced diseases, especially cancer, it's too late to be cured, and then they come all the way, and then we realize that there is no remedy available. All that mishaps can be avoided with teleconsultations. You have bioreceptors available by which all physiological parameters can be transmitted to your doctor, and diagnosis can be arrived much earlier than you actually physically travel to India. So that is one big thing which will promote medical value travel. The biggest advantage which we have in our country is the size of our population. You are a country of subcontinental proportions, 1.3 billion. A typical Indian doctor, the kind of volumes and case complexities he or she handles is multifold compared to anyone in the Asian geography or anywhere in the world. So I would say that the ability, not only from a clinical point of view, but cost-effective care is something which India is already at the forefront. What we really feel in the sector is that what India does today, the world will do tomorrow in terms of sustainability and cost-value proposition for better clinical outcomes. India does not exist in Delhi. Many people misunderstand that because the embassies of various countries are located in Delhi and maximum flight connectivity is also to this city, but that's where people ought to come. But India is a subcontinent where from one part of South India to come to Delhi, you need to have 3 hours, sitting in an aircraft just to reach Delhi. So the future is that to increase air connectivity between various corridors. Western India can have better access. Western and South India can have better access to West Asia and Southeast Asia. Maybe Northern India can have better connectivity to Central Asian countries. Northeast India can have better access to those pockets, especially Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia, those pockets in Southeast Asia. So we can go into a zonalized format to improve connectivity. The earlier bottlenecks in terms of visas, all that has been taken care by the government of India. So I think the future is bright. We are expecting more and more traffic to come towards India, which will really strengthen the sector manifold.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.